And now we move on to passive marketing, which is kind of those tactics that are just ticking away in the background, that kind of like long-term results rather than short-term kind of instant gratification. So lead generation funnels, start by creating a freebie. This could be a download, it could be a guide, it could be a video that's relevant to your target audience, and then give it away for free in exchange for an email address. I have a lot of freebies that I give away to get people on my email list, and it feels good kind of giving value, and it sets those expectations early that you are an authority and you know what you're talking about. And then once you've got people on your list, you can then nurture them by sending regular emails to keep them warm and to stay front of mind. And then obviously you can leverage your list when you need the extra work. So you can, when you're nurturing prospects, you might send case studies, you might send a little bit about what you're working on. And then when you need the extra work, you might send an email that says, I've got a couple of spots coming up in the next month, here's what you get, and hopefully snap up a few of those spots quickly. And then you can build your personal brand. So this is a huge topic that I could spend hours talking about, but for the sake of this, we're going to say that building your personal brand is kind of showing your authority and expertise on social media. So first of all, choose your channels, decide where it is you want to show up, and I'd really recommend going where your target audience is most active. So for me, marketing to SaaS companies, LinkedIn is probably the best place to do that, but it might be different for you. And then once you've chosen your channels, then optimize your profiles there to attract the right people. Then create a content calendar. So build a list of content topics that you can talk about, and create a schedule for posting on your chosen channels. Tip here is that you don't need to be posting every single day. I know that we see lots of people showing up regularly on like LinkedIn and X, but find a schedule that works for you. The main thing is consistency and sustainability rather than trying to post something every day. And then engage and interact. You don't always have to be posting. You can be commenting on, engaging with posts from people in your industry to stay front of mind, because you'll be showing up on their feeds and in their notifications tab, and that will get your name in front of more prospects. And then blogging and SEO, obviously this is a huge topic and it's more of a long-term strategy. If you start implementing it now, maybe in 6 months to a year, you might start getting results from that. I know my website after a couple of years kind of hit the top spot on Google for, I think it was like SaaS freelance writer, and I managed to get a lot of new inquiries that way. But you can start by doing some keyword research, so you can use a tool for this. There are free ones like Google Keyword Planner, just to find out what your target audience is searching for on Google. You can then create a content calendar, so I recommend building a list of content topics that are based on that keyword research, that are really relevant to your audience. So what questions are they asking, what challenges are they having? And then, of course, writing and publishing those posts. So slowly work your way through that content list, publishing relevant posts on a regular basis and optimizing them as much as possible. And then finally, networking, which I really, really rate and I really recommend, because it's nice to just kind of mingle with other people in the industry. It helps you kind of keep your finger on the pulse of what's going on, and also it's really nice to just have those human connections in like an industry that is primarily online. So you can do this by joining relevant communities, so get involved in Slack channels like Tofu one, where you can mingle with your target audience, you can comment on posts, start discussions, see what's going on in the industry, and don't forget to follow your fellow freelancers as well, because they are the people who might refer brands that aren't a good fit for them your way, or they might need help with a busy schedule, they might have some overflow that they need help with. I've had a lot of clients come to me via recommendations from other freelancers, so that is a really kind of lucrative but easy way to build your network. And then finally, set up coffee chats. So when you make a connection with someone, invite them for a quick coffee chat, virtual chat, where you can get to know each other, share your skills, weaknesses, and just generally kind of build on that human